Hello everyone, Royal Nightmare here, and welcome to the first animal in the Speedbuild series. Well, animals, there's multiple. It's like big vivarium building. Also, yeah, it's a pretty long video. I did speed it up a lot, but also, man, that didn't help it much. But yeah, starting out, like, originally this build was just going to be another shop. Which is like, lots of buildings in this prehistoric park that supposedly has dinosaurs, but like, I wanted to get the entrance done before I moved on to the actual paddocks. Thankfully, the next video is the last one of the entrance plaza area. Which I need to set up and speed build. But yeah, well, no, it's already built. I'm a dumbass. But yeah, like, the idea originally was a shop, but while you're walking over, there's going to be, like, a little graph. And there's the Nigel for scale. Of, like, dino heights and stuff. And it's like, I thought that was cool. And I was just gonna put, like, the shop in there, and, like, that wall would be like, oh hey, this is how big these guys are. And it would be like that. It didn't quite end up being like that because, oh my god, the building is huge. It's not the biggest I end up making, but it's certainly pretty dang big. I'm still not quite happy with how it turned out looks on the outside. Like, the inside's good, the inside's fine. Like, I actually kinda really like the inside. The outside, however, this wall is really the only good part of the outside, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, so it's gonna be fun for me to try and, like, narrate this for, like, 40 minutes. But yeah, it was originally just gonna be a little shop, but then I was just like, this is too big for a shop, let me move out of the way and figure this section out. I can't figure this section out, let's change that idea. And then it's just like, okay, bring the wall back over, let's turn it into something else. There is a souvenir shop in there though in the end. I did fit one in. But yeah, all of the pauses are literally just me looking at this and thinking, oh god, what do I do with this thing? Oh yeah, that's when I... No, wait. That's not when I moved it? Wait, did I accidentally oh my god, did I put it in the wrong order? I thought I didn't. I went through this, now I'm confused debating on if I did it right or not. I thought I did. Quite positive I did. Or did I move it back later? Or did I just skip that section? Honestly, I might have just skipped that section and taken it out. I did put this, like, little speed build together today. I've just completely forgotten. Yeah. There was much struggling with this. Like, I do like how the inside turned out. The outside just needs help, especially when compared to the buildings I did the next video. I still don't have a name for this park yet. I really need to get to that. But, yeah. The problem is it's like a coastal region, so like, I can't just be like, oh, it's like the prehistoric park of this state, when it's, no, there's no coast in my state. It's just, you can tell I'm still struggling with this building. It's like, I know what it's going to turn into, but like... I'm end up having to move that Coelophysis back later. I end up coming back to this quite a few times because I'm just like, there's too many herbivores, I need to put more carnivores in. Oh no, this is when I pushed it back. Yeah, so originally the train only had the spawn points, so I needed to work the ticket booths in. So I was just like, okay, maybe there's like a point further where the staff has to make sure we don't have stowaways from the train or something. But that was dumb. So yeah, I just fiddled with it. It's fine. Also, I might have to make a few alterations there, because I realized that you can walk through doors. Doors don't exist. Which was interesting to find out by accident. So yeah, I removed that. I didn't really know what I was gonna do now with the plaza. That idea out of the way, but I do figure out something. Like, it's gonna be a little irregular of a shape, which is fine. Like, I like how it looks now, despite how funky it is. I just don't quite like how the, this building looks. I did... Yeah, that was me trying to figure out. That is from someone else on the workshop that I don't remember. Hang on. Oh, shit. Fuck. No, you're not. Go away. Oh my god. Okay, right, that's my own fault. Sorry about that. If it helps you didn't miss anything. It's just bushes. Damn it. I don't want... No, I don't want to re-record that. It's fine. Okay, yeah, here's when I was, fiddling with the idea of vivarium species in there, like a reptile house. But not really a reptile house, because everything's already kinda reptile-y. Shoot. Right, the reason I opened Steam was to find the damn workshop. But yeah, first species I obviously put in was Titanoboa, because I like Titanoboa. Like, it is big snacky. Okay, no, files, subscribed, there we go. Okay, the knockoff brand logos are by Kaidu, over on the workshop. Right, there we go. They look really good. But, right, admittedly, I'm not too sure how good this is gonna look afterwards, because we're going to be having, like, the semi-aquatic thing for the Titanoboa happening. But, like, it looks good for now. I was originally slapping stairs in, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I do ramps. Eventually I'll figure it out in my head. Eventually. I admit, it has been like a little bit since I built Pocket Prehistoria. I don't quite remember all I did. I did eventually change that little step up to a ramp as well. Yeah, there's the ramp. Also, I'm gonna be being a little stupid during this building, because this was my first time actually messing with the vivariums. Because beforehand, like, I had only messed with the aviary from before, so I didn't actually know you could change the walls inside the settings. I felt really dumb when I found that out. Because I did kind of put in the cladding manually. It wasn't my greatest decision. It is fine. With Pocket Prehistoria, I also decided to put in the names along with their, yeah, here I am checking it. For, Titanoboa sarajonensis. I'm gonna be going back and forth between the hatchery a lot in this, just to, like, make sure I'm spelling it correctly. But, like, I am pretty happy about how the inside looked once it was all put together. Not to mention, it gave me something to do with the giant-ass building, because, like, I loved the wall, the idea of the little size comparison thing too much to get rid of it. So I really wanted to keep it, so I did this. But yeah, it's a good chunk of just walls and... yeah, just walls. The flat fox. I love Diplocaulus, they're so silly looking. I don't quite remember struggling this much, goodness. Admittedly, this building was a bit of a pain. The next building was also a bit of a pain. And by that I mean, I actually didn't record a chunk of it because I was going insane trying to figure out how it worked. I wish I was joking. It genuinely just, like, cuts off for a moment and then just goes straight to, oh, there's a building now. Well, there's most of a building. A good chunk of the wall was just made and recorded on camera, but it's just like, Oh, now that there's animals, they will need names also. I am open to suggestions, though also, like, I might just shove names on them myself. There's gonna be, like, 3 Diplocaulus. One already has a name. Because its name is Flatfuck, because of course it is. I'm not gonna lie, seeing the little Diplocaulus again reminded me that I need to play Path of Titans again, because it has been a bit. I don't remember how patchy that was. Wait, what is this? What am I building? I don't remember this. Oh no, wait, this is the staff-only sign. Okay, yeah, good job. Right, I forgot I made that. Well, no, it's not... Well, no, yeah, I did just forget that I made that. I really hope at one point they give us those signs that let us put custom images and stuff in there. Because, like, I would love to be able to do that. It's like, that was one of my favorite features in, Planet Coaster and, Planet Zoo. Which I do need to play more Planet Zoo, honestly. It has been a while. Planet Zoo 2 was announced recently, and it's just like, on one hand, ooh, new features. On the other hand, oh god, the DLC. It's like, I love Planet Zoo, but also, oh my god. It's like, I have most of the DLC, but that's just because, like, my twin decided, like, oh, you build park? Okay, have DLC. No takesy backsies. Because she's a fucking goblin. Yeah. Compy was up on the floor. The floor? Yeah, the floor. A lot of Nikas need massive space, but I do love them. Admittedly though, I'm not even sure I knew that species existed until, Prehistoric Planet? Yeah, Planet. PK and Prehistoric Planet confuse me sometimes because of how similar their titles are. I made a couple staff-only areas. I didn't really put too much details onto it, though, aside from, like, oh, you can get into the habitat from here. Cool. And that was really about it. I know a lot of my buildings are, like, box-shaped, but also, like, I do branch a little from that here, and I definitely branch away from that in the next video's build, though I do have another box. Right, it was those little guys. I do hope we get dicted on, but it is nice to have a different little armadillo fellow. Into this are we? 18 minutes. God. Yeah, I did consider adding another larger aquarium, but it was just like, So it was already a pretty dang big building, so. This one I was checking over the name. Plotophilus, I think it's pronounced? I don't know. I admit, I don't know extinct mammals as well as I know dinosaurs. With the exception of, like, a few, that is, obviously. Why did I... Yeah, that's what I realized. Honestly, considering I was guessing, that wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wonder what the magnicornis for this species of Diplo means. But at the same time, it's like, this makes me think of it's a unicorn. Also take a few breaks to stare at the flat fucks. Because I like— yep, that's when I named one flat fuck! Mononicus at least has an easy to spell name. Why was that upside down? I do end up making a couple adjustments, like increasing the height in some of the things so I can get the words bigger, but it's like, the compies are so adorable in this game. I do realize that that's an arboreal one eventually, don't worry, I change it out. Alright, this was another day, I think. Yeah, it was another day after the last recording, that's why the color was off for the bricks. Oh, this is a full time skip too, because I just noticed the fucking shop's in now. Yeah, I did skip a couple steps around here too with recording. I'm not gonna lie, building a lot of buildings has been a little draining, and it's just like, since it's modern style, or at least me attempting modern, it's just like, I've never been good at building modern buildings. Oh, yeah, here's where I do the manual cladding, because I didn't know that was an option for the vivariums. The roof of this building needs help too, now that I think about it. I tried my best, but the Titanoboa looks so good in this game. And I was fiddling with the vivarium stuff because I was just like, huh, that new. And there goes the compy name. I find it funny that I can spell Compsognathus, but I can't spell some of the others. Compsognathus longapes. I do love compies. Like, they are cute little boogers. I end up putting in one more vivarium species, because it's like, huh, it's a bit weird that there's like only the compies up here. So I ended up going with the turtles. Yeah, here's the rest of the manual cladding. I'm so annoyed now that I know you can do that. Just it's like, dang, I went and did that. Oh yeah, that happened. I end up staring at that for a while. So yeah, that Diplocalus was broken like that the entire time I was building until I unpaused, I think, and it moved. I still don't know what caused that. It's still, like, fucking beautiful to me, though. Yeah, I go back and check it a few times, too. But yeah, the Pocket Prehistoria building has 3 exits/entrances. The one entrance is like the one that's already built, like right there. The other goes into one of the branching paths out of the plaza. And then the one that you saw a couple minutes ago, is not determined yet. Like, since, like, next video is the last one for the plaza buildings, like, being the staff center and all, it's like, don't know what the first species should be. Also, yes, I am annoyed that I know that there's actual cladding now, and I spent all this time putting it like this. I go back and add actual cladding to some parts of it later. I'm still just like, God. Like, I could have just done it so much simpler. I was just like, oh, God damn it. Oh, hey, house flipper. I do need to set it so it's not just... I do need to set for the voiceover thing so it's not just, like, my display at one point. Which is incidentally why I accidentally just put full screen Steam over the recording. Yeah, that was dumb. I'm still just, god damn it. I mean, like, there's probably a better way to do the, like, little staff entrances, but it's like, like, it looks fine. Why was I... Oh, right, I was going to try and figure out if I want a different flooring. I liked the dark, concrete, I think it is, so... I did not do a different flooring. Oh, I need coffee, my throat's dry. Oh yeah, I was wanting to do like little details, so I decided, oh, instead of just imagining there's a little infograph, I'm just gonna make it. Which is honestly part of why I wish we had those, like, put your image in the game boards that Prehistoric Kingdom, or no, that Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster have. Because as fun as it is to try and make these things, I would love to actually make one with information about the creature on it. Because, like, I would love to info dump dino facts. Like, give me an excuse to dump dino facts on people. There's a bit of Z fighting with that one that I just put there. I fixed it later. I actually fixed it yesterday, I think. I was looking at details. Oh, I decided to just rope that off since I haven't built that section yet. My fucking headset just turned off. I got confused. I forgot that it turns off after a bit if there's no sound. Oh yeah, I also had to hide the spoon because I put like a little spoon and Rex on the wall in the shop. I like the caution tape that we can put around. I do really like it. Check the spinning Diplo again. I did add like a couple things to the vivariums to make it a little more customized, but not that much. It was honestly just the Titanoboa exhibit. I love the Titanoboa in this game so much. It's like, I'll stop what I'm doing sometimes on the park and just go and check it out to see how it's going. Oh, yeah, that's when I unpaused. I am. Oh, is my recording really? That's weird. I just noticed. Yeah, that's strange. The recording for that's. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I just realized. The reason it's cut off on the edges is because I set it like that so you don't catch my fucking... So you don't see my, start bar, whatever. And I never fixed that for the fucking, Speedbuild recording, so it just has edges of Prehistoric Kingdom cut off. I'm gonna have to fix that. That means it's like that for the next recording. Damn it. Right, anyway, I wanted to make a little infograph about the Carboniferous since we have the Arthropleura statue. And because, like, Arthropleura is cool, and I thought it was, like, a cute little thing. I hope they give us Arthropleura. Like, that would be really nice and unique to have, compared to all the other dino things. Mega Neuro would be fun to have for a vivarium species, too. I hope they give us flyers. I really hope they give us flyers. That'd be so fun. Oh, yeah, here I go. The, not a box. Kind of. It's still a straight angle, but I'm experimenting. Which is more than I can say for most of my building. We're pretty much near the end of Pocket Prehistoria. Yeah, only 9 minutes left. The roof needs help, I admit. I end up fixing it. Well, no. I end up changing something slightly, and that's really it. I was trying to figure out the lighting, because you don't want your guests to trip in the dark. But also, it's like, the dark with, like, lights here and there was good. I don't know why I paused there. I was either thinking or I got distracted. Oh yeah, I forgot that was messed up. It's fine, it was an easy fix. I kinda really wanna redo this section. Yeah, as you can tell, the outside really isn't that great. Yeah, there I go. There I realized the issue. I swear I know how to build in this game. Yeah, I try. I didn't do good, but I tried. I do end up actually changing the glass up there to be a bit different. It does really annoy me with the Z fighting on the roof, but there's not much I can really do about it. Oh. No, that's a lie. I could change what the roof's made out of and it wouldn't look as bad. I also changed that step to a little ramp at one point. And yep, there we go. And I decided to make it a little fancier sign so it wasn't just a copy of the other one. I use the Arthur Plur statue so much. I love that statue. And here I am putting tiny creatures that are not actually inside the building on the sign. I was also fiddling with the lighting for a bit, trying to make sure it wasn't too bad. I also end up forgetting that I have it set to night during a building section a little after this. And then it's just like, huh, I was recording this in the dark the whole time. Also, I do put, like, the name for the turtle guys in afterwards. Did I? Oh yeah, here it is, when I forget that the lighting is there, because I was just like, huh, I gotta cover the spoon tail coming out. Why did I stop there? I don't know why I stopped there. I wish I knew what was going on in Past Me's head, because I really don't. And I also decided to, like, put some lighting at the, front of the building. But yeah, next speed build is going to be the, staff center and restaurant. Because I realized that, you know, if there's guest lodging, they're gonna need breakfast. I do kinda like how the little bathroom stall was made. Like, I do kinda like how it looked. I'm just annoyed that it's constantly just like, hey, staff can't reach this. What do you mean? The guests can reach it fine. And I'm gonna realize I'm building in the dark eventually. Like, it's not as bad as I was thinking it was when I was realized, but it was just like, huh. Oh, yep, there it goes. Like, I'm not really sure if you'd have plants, like a planter on top of a bathroom, but like, it looked nice, I think. Oh yeah, and then I had to finish off the last of the area. So I decided to go with, like, little conservation infographs and stuff. Kind of like the little info boards you have in Planet Zoo. Which I do like. I should play more Planet Zoo at one point. It's fun. I'm gonna miss the scaling when I go back to Planet Zoo, though. The scaling in Prehistoric Kingdom has spoiled me. I should go back to Planet Zoo, though. It's got sand cats. I love sand cats. Sand cats are great. Everyone should love sand cats. I need to get a Sandcat plushie one day. It's kind of weird that I don't have a Sandcat plushie already, honestly. I should look into that. Damn it, now I'm just thinking of Sandcats. But yeah, we're pretty much at the end. I still really need to figure out which species I'm gonna do first for the big paddock habitats. It's like, I could go small, like, do little Protoceratops, maybe. But at the same time, I wanna get to Velociraptor, which, now that I've said that, is also small. It's, like, I wanna do, like, the hard-hitting kind of species, like, the ones that you see are just like, oh! I want Spoon. I love spoons. They're my favorite. I hope they had Baryonyx. Ooh, Baryonyx and Sukum. Oh, there it went. Yay! I have been talking for 42 minutes. God. But yeah, that's the build. A lot longer than the past recordings have been. I hope it's not gonna be the same next speed build. I haven't squashed that down yet. But yeah, that was speed build. Next one is the staff center and a little restaurant. And like a tiny bit of plaza work. Honestly, I need to work a bit more on the plaza. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye!